Welcome to a discussion about AWS for Industrial. I'm Frank Kovach, Global Partner Development Manager here at AWS. And joining me today is Amanda Lowe.
Thank you, Frank. Hi, I'm Amanda Lowe from the AWS IoT Partner Acceleration team. I work with AWS partners to help build solutions using AWS IoT services to address many top industrial IoT use cases. And thank you for joining us today. In this session, we will talk about AWS for Industrial, an AWS initiative we announced at reInvent 2020 for industrial use cases such as predictive quality, asset condition monitoring, and predictive maintenance. AWS for Industrial consists of new and existing services and solutions from AWS and our partners. It was built specifically for developers, engineers, and operators at industrial sites. These solutions include reference architectures, AWS cloud formation templates, deployment guides, and quick starts to help customers like you speed development and deployment of your own applications. We've added new ML industrial services to existing industrial services like AWS IoT Sitewise, the AWS Snow family, AWS Outposts, and Amazon TimeStream to make it easy for you to digitize, monitor, and optimize your industrial operations. Our industrial customers are at different stages of their digital transformation journey, and they look to AWS for the technology and solutions they need to harness operational data and make faster and smarter decisions. With AWS for Industrial, industrial customers like you now have one place you can go for your industrial edge and cloud needs. Whether it's to start building your own custom industrial applications using our purpose-built AWS services, or whether you want to jumpstart your time to value with AWS and partner solutions.
Thanks, Amanda. Industrial customers are coming to AWS to support their key workloads. Let's take a look at each of these workloads and the value AWS for Industrial is bringing today with our partners. First, let's take a look at engineering and design. Now, customers are moving to AWS to focus on innovative product and production design, not the infrastructure needed to make it happen. AWS and our partners are providing the most comprehensive set of cloud solutions available for engineering, design, and simulation. And we'll take a look at some examples of that. In the area of production and asset optimization, AWS and our partners have helped leading industrial customers liberate data from legacy and current operational technology systems and leverage cloud tools like machine learning and AI to glean new insights from that data. In the area of quality management, AWS Machine Learning is helping customers move beyond manual and error-prone inspection tasks and really are using a lot of AWS customer services to automate quality inspection with fast and scalable computer vision solutions to improve accuracy, reduce cost, and maintain the quality customers expect. Now, today, we're faced with some worker safety issues that are new. And the idea here is to keep your staff safe by monitoring employee health to meet pandemic guidelines. So AWS and our partners are helping your teams error-proof tasks with digital job aids, automate manual workflows, and enhance productivity using things like handheld devices to reduce manual processing and documentation with AWS partner solutions. In the area of supply chain management, this is really about reinventing your supply chain with AWS. And we want to move beyond clipboards and incomplete information and break information silos to really get to an informed, timely supply chain set of decisions. Services like IoT Sitewise, Amazon Forecast, Amazon Managed Blockchain, these can provide end-to-end visibility for today's supply chains who need to track and trace the entire production process. And finally, with smart machines and products, our customers are creating a better customer experience and creating new revenue streams. Now, Amazon produces some pretty iconic smart products using cutting-edge automation like machine learning and AI and robotics with AWS at its core. With AWS, you can leverage the most comprehensive and advanced set of cloud solutions available today and the most comprehensive partner network while taking advantage of the highest level of security. One of the reasons industrial customers and partners turn to AWS is our advanced capabilities with hybrid cloud architectures to help organizations integrate their on-premise and cloud operations to support a broad spectrum of use cases using a common set of cloud services, tools, and APIs across on-premises and cloud environments. Industrial customers are looking to eliminate borders from edge to cloud. And many customers tell us that they're looking for ways to overcome the layered approach and handoffs between these layers, creating barriers both in capability and in speed. Now, today, we see the promise of OPC UA having impact on some of these systems and evolving to further address the end-to-end customer need. This is why we announced AWS has become a member of the OPC Foundation. And we look forward to working with leading customers as part of our involvement. And customers see the border between IT and OT fading, and communication will change from system to any, with data transparency from edge to cloud. Now, AWS has announced several services to support this, and here's Amanda to tell you about them.
Let's first look at the growing suite of IoT and AI/ML services that AWS offers that are purpose-built for industrial use cases, helping you build your own applications and solutions. Early last year, we released the GA version of AWS IoT Sitewise, a managed service that makes it easy to collect, store, organize, and monitor data from industrial equipment at scale. At reInvent 2020, we followed this launch with AWS IoT Sitewise Edge, which helps customers collect and process data on premises, even when disconnected from the cloud. And now, in the industrial AI/ML space, we have a collection of new services around predictive maintenance and quality management use cases, such as the AWS Panorama appliance, which is a hardware appliance that adds computer vision to existing on-site industrial cameras, the AWS Panorama Device SDK, which helps you build new cameras and devices that run computer vision applications at the edge, Amazon Lookout for Equipment, which uses your industrial sensor data to identify abnormal machine behavior. Amazon Lookout for Vision uses computer vision to identify manufacturing defects and anomalies. And lastly, Amazon Monitron, which monitors industrial equipment for abnormal machine behavior and enables predictive maintenance. At AWS, we know our industrial customers are in different stages of their digital transformation journey and also have different preferences on how they want to address that journey and with which partners they want to use to address that journey. And although we've been in industrial for years, we are now being much more intentional and attuned to our customers' needs by offering different pathways for customers to transform faster, whether you want to build it yourself or work with our extensive partner network to deliver solutions that fit your needs. You can build it yourself with AWS services. We have a variety of documentation, getting started guides, and other accelerators to help you build on your own and expand your in-house skills. In addition, we have professional services that can support you with your business case analysis, proof of concepts, and ultimately speed your deployments. You can also engage with AWS partners to build on your behalf or provide specific solutions to address specific business challenges your company faces. We'll walk through some of those examples of how our customers have used our partners to have success on their digital transformation journey. Partners can give you a highly customized experience, have great domain expertise, and accelerated time to market. Or you can deploy ready-made solutions from our partners to help you get started addressing those most common industrial use cases, and we'll walk through some of those here.
So let's talk about our AWS Partner Network, or APN. Customers may or may not have in-house skills or even desire to build solutions. Partners are focused on customer success, and as Amanda said, can bring expertise to those customers and can help at any stage of the cloud adoption journey. Now, there's basically two types of partners in the AWS Partner Network. The first are consulting partners. Now, these are professional services firms, and they help customers of all sizes design, architect, migrate, or build new applications on AWS. And there's technology partners, which are commercial software and internet services companies that provide software solutions that are either hosted or integrated on AWS. Now, the AWS for Industrial Partner community has hundreds of partners across both consulting and technology practices. Now, here's an example of leaders in industrial that are partnering with AWS, delivering end-to-end solutions to customers. And this ranges from highly specialized leaders in industrial solutions to global delivery partners. And here's an example of a few APN partner solutions that are built on AWS and ready to use from the APN solution space and the AWS Partner Marketplace, with literally hundreds of offerings for industrial and IoT. So let's take a closer look at some specific use cases, and we'll focus our attention on engineering and design to start. So in this category, use cases that are here consist of, for example, computer-aided engineering, where R&D leaders simulate the performance in order to improve product designs or assist in the resolution of an engineering problem. The second area I would talk about is the area of product lifecycle management, or PLM. And R&D leaders need to reduce the time to market of new product development and features through implementing a highly collaborative cloud-based environment at scale and across a global footprint. And the third use case that I think is important here is computer-aided design. And this is really where R&D leaders reduce the time to market of new product development and features by making their CAD technology remotely accessible for a broader part of the organization. And finally, I would highlight simulation and modeling for aerospace, perhaps some of the most complex simulation being done today. And R&D leaders in this situation need to accelerate their deployment and reduce their operating costs of multi-user environments where there's very computationally intensive workflows, such as computer-aided engineering or computational fluid dynamics. So let's take a look at some specific customer examples. Okay. So one example customer is Edera Safety, and they've generated a new spinal protector. And they leveraged data and looped it back into a generative design process using our partner Autodesk's Fusion 360 product. And this is really built on Amazon SageMaker. The customer was able to run hundreds of simulations in about an hour versus days and explore manufacturing-ready designs that were optimized for cost, material, and manufacturing processes, helping them speed their time to market with an optimal design. Another example would be the INEOS team in the UK. This is a marine race team. They design and race America Cup yachts and create optimal designs for speed and stability while maintaining the parameters of weight, size, and safety. The customer used Siemens Star CCM Plus on AWS to calculate the fluid dynamics around the yacht's designs. They were able to do this with AWS for Industrial and our partner Siemens with a 20x improvement on the simulation throughput, allowing them to evaluate and optimize their designs for performance. And now I'll turn it back over to Amanda to look at another workload area.
Thank you, Frank. Another common industrial workload that AWS for Industrial addresses is production and asset optimization. Digital transformation technology enables industrial customers to maximize productivity and asset availability and lower costs. By liberating the data from your legacy OT systems and adopting tools in the cloud like machine learning and artificial intelligence, you can start to gather new insights from your data. And with our AWS community of partners, we address use cases such as industrial machine connectivity, which connects your machines to the cloud with a standard asset hierarchy for smart factory use cases, or improving operational equipment efficiency, availability by implementing data-driven maintenance strategies such as preventative, condition-based, and predictive maintenance to increase machine availability, or remote condition monitoring to check the conditions of key machine parameters and communicate alerts or response actions with the plant while working remotely. One customer example here is Reliance Steel and Aluminum. Reliance Steel and Aluminum has been in business since 1939, and they have more than 300 locations in 40 states and 14 countries. Reliance Steel provides value-added metals processing services and distributes a full lineup of over 100,000 metal products to more than 125,000 customers in many industries. And many of the machines that Reliance Steel uses to produce goods and materials have been in service for decades. If one fails or breaks down, it would have multiple impacts on the business, including lower production quotas, lost revenue, and increased maintenance costs to bring the machinery back online. Reliance Steel needed to ensure the maintenance needs of its industrial machinery that were planned for and the machines to be serviced before breaking down. And they turned to our partner Tensor IoT to create a more preventative approach to maintaining their equipment with industrial IoT and machine learning. As a result, Reliance Steel could drastically reduce their downtime of broken machinery and possibly eliminate production gaps that offline machines can create. With Tensor IoT, Reliance was able to connect its industrial machines to the internet and get telemetry data from the different machinery sensors, and then ingest that into IoT Core and store it in a data lake so that it's accessible by machine learning. And once that data is brought into the data lake, Reliance Steel could use Amazon SageMaker to do preventative maintenance on the machines based on the data that's being brought into that system. Another common industrial workload that AWS for Industrial addresses is quality management. Quality management is critical for companies to maintain a brand reputation, satisfy customers, and manage costs. And AWS and our extensive network of partners can help you customize and automate quality inspection with fast, fully scalable computer vision solutions to improve accuracy, reduce cost, and maintain the quality bar that your customers expect. And with our partners, customers are able to perform defect detection with computer vision to improve throughput yield and reduce scrap by predicting product anomalies from multiple product variables. One customer example in this workload is Concrete Sensors. Concrete Sensors is transforming smart construction with an IoT sensor-based platform for real-time analysis of the strength, temperature, and relative humidity of drying concrete. Concrete Sensors turned to AWS partner Clickattack to utilize AWS to develop a secure, scalable platform capable of gathering decision-making data from deep within concrete, whether the users were near a building or in a remote location. By integrating cost-efficient IoT sensor hardware, low power consumption wireless technologies, and AWS services to gather real-time concrete data, Concrete Sensors can create durable IoT sensors delivering data from deep within the poured concrete that can be visualized to access quality issues that could result in delays or loss of profits. Another common industrial workload for AWS for Industrial addresses worker safety and productivity. Innovative technology is important, but the safety of workers is equally important. Technology can keep your organizations healthy, safe, and productive. With AWS and our extensive network of industrial partners, you can monitor employee health to meet pandemic guidelines, reduce errors with digital job aids, automate manual workflows, enhance productivity, and reduce manual processing and documentation. With our community of partners, customers are able to do digitizing of the production floor to reduce assembly errors, or AR/VR training and guidance to reduce assembly errors and process variation, while also accelerating training of new equipment operators, as well as health and PPE detection to ensure a safe and healthy production environment by tracking PPE compliance, body temperature, and social distancing. One customer doing just this is USG Boral, a manufacturer and supplier of gypsum-based wall and ceiling systems in the Asia Pacific and Middle East regions. In 2018, a forklift collided with a pedestrian in a warehouse at USG Boral, and this triggered a breakthrough safety innovation in the Asia Pacific region. At the time of the incident, the company relied on CCTV footage to record activities on the floor of the warehouses, and employees would manually review the footage that was stored locally after an incident. But USG Boral wanted a more productive and intuitive solution that would help prevent accidents in the first place. So the company approached AWS partner Bigmate to develop an intelligent warehouse safety system that would sound an alarm when objects or people came within 3 meters of the safety range of forklifts. The new Bigmate solution, called Warney, uses AWS IoT Greengrass, AWS IoT Core, and Amazon SageMaker to extend cloud capacity to the warehouses so that it can execute predictions and actions based on the trained machine learning models, even when not connected to the internet.
So let's take a look at some specific use cases that are impacted by AWS for Industrial and our partners in the supply chain. So first category to think about in use case here is automated material handling. And this is about when a plant manager and production and inventory control manager need to reduce production downtime as a result of material availability and reduce indirect material handling labor spend. The second category area would be around demand planning for manufacturing. And the supply chain managers, they want to increase the forecast accuracy to improve capacity, utilization, on-time delivery, and inventory working capital. The third area of impact is in warehouse management. And this is really about improving inventory accuracy and the efficiency of the material handling. Another area that is impacted is supply chain tracking. And this is where the supply chain managers are able to track the status and location of inbound and outbound materials. And finally, scale. So the idea of industrial cloud supply chain for visibility. And the idea here is senior operations leaders who supply large OEMs like Volkswagen, as an example, need a cost-effective way to provide visibility into their delivery schedules, quality performance and or sustainability record via a common cloud platform, and in this case, an industrial type cloud. So let's take a look at some examples. One customer example is Spirit AeroSystems, and Spirit is a key supplier to aerospace OEMs like Boeing and Airbus. Now, working with AWS consulting partner Deloitte, Spirit implemented Deloitte's smart factory fabric solution on AWS called Foresight. Now, this partner solution creates a digital thread meshing together critical information from the factory floor for better visibility. Now, since its implementation, Spirit has seen a reduction in the lost time looking for parts by as much as 50%. Now let's take a look at some smart parts with Amanda.
Thanks, Frank. The last industrial workload we're going to talk about is smart products and machines. Obviously, a very important topic for Amazon, as we're well known for producing iconic smart products using cutting-edge automation, machine learning and AI, and robotics with AWS IoT at its core. With a community of partners, we can address use cases in this area, such as developing differentiated smart commercial products, securely connecting to the cloud with fast data ingestion, highly reliable storage of product telemetry, scalable big data analytics services, and global messaging capability. We can help build differentiated smart industrial machines securely connecting to the cloud, also with fast data ingestion, highly reliable storage of product telemetry, scalable big data analytics services, and global messaging capability. We can help address technician scheduling to improve customer satisfaction of service, the profitability of long-term contracts and technician efficiency with data-driven technician scheduling tools. And lastly, maintenance business transformation to improve customer satisfaction, spare part revenue, aftermarket profitability through transforming customer support and maintenance business models. One customer excelling in this area is Georgia Pacific. Georgia Pacific predicts equipment failure, improves product quality, and boosts profits by millions of dollars yearly by using Amazon Kinesis and Amazon SageMaker to collect and analyze data from equipment manufacturing facilities across North America. Georgia Pacific is an American wood products pulp and paper company and is one of the largest manufacturers and distributors of pulp, paper towels, and bath tissue in the world, with hundreds of paper and bath tissue paper rolls produced every day across manufacturing facilities in North America. Georgia Pacific was very concerned about reducing downtime and turned to AWS and our partner SAP to help them solve this challenge. Georgia Pacific knew it could learn from its structured and unstructured data, but the company lacked a cost-effective storage mechanism to ingest, transform, house, and analyze the data. In the first 6 months, Georgia Pacific transferred about 50 terabytes of production data from hundreds of large complex manufacturing facilities using its AWS-based analytics solution. Georgia Pacific optimized key manufacturing processes in many of its facilities and can now predict equipment failure 60 to 90 days in advance, so it can reduce unplanned downtime. And our last customer example, Vantage Power. Vantage Power designs and manufactures technologies that connect and electrify powertrains of heavy-duty vehicles. Vantage Power wanted a vehicle telemetry system that would deeply integrate with the vehicle powertrain, vehicle control system, and other existing systems to collect rich data that they could be used to tell a comprehensive story about how the vehicles and parts were performing. They wanted to create a way to closely monitor their lithium-ion battery systems to help customers detect cell-level defects early and mitigate issues, potentially preventing the replacement of a lithium-ion battery that could cost over $50,000 per electric bus. Luxoft teamed up with Vantage Power to create VP Vision, a comprehensive telemetry system that provides deep technical understanding of how individual vehicle components perform in real time. Using the latest services from AWS IoT, including big data, advanced analytics, machine learning, and edge computing services, VP Vision integrated all of these services into hybrid and electric powertrains and vehicle systems to allow customers to monitor, model, and adjust their components' performance based on their needs. We hope this session gave you a better understanding of the specialized AWS partners in the industrial community and ways you can achieve business outcomes faster. Whether you choose to build it yourself or work with our extensive partner network, we've got the services and solutions that fit your needs.
And for our partners out there, if you're not already part of the AWS for Industrial Network, We hope you'll reach out and become a part of the AWS for Industrial community. Thanks.